And John and I are pleased to be joined by the Giants, superstar Buster Posey right now. Buster, Fran Charles, and John Smoltz, thanks for joining us. So were you having any issues just getting reacclimated with the spring training facility in Scottsdale? What's it like for you being back with the team this year after opting out last season?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good to be back on the field. I think playing as long as I have now, everything's come back pretty quickly. I think that my body trying to acclimate, but that holds true for every spring. But no, it's been good. Like a couple of weeks into games and getting closer and closer to that start date.
Buster, I can say you look younger, so that's a good thing. When the game was taken away from me for injury reasons, I really appreciated things that maybe I took for granted, with Tommy John being out all year. Is there a part of things that you appreciated, whether it's mentally, whether it's a refresh, that the game was, for obvious reasons, a shorter season, but you were out? What have you learned in that time away from the game that maybe you wouldn't have learned had you not been?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could speak on just the appreciation aspect of it. I mean, for me, I've missed probably the simple things more than anything, just playing catch. And I've always liked to practice and, just the preparation of getting ready to play the game. The game's kind of the icing on the cake, but all the work and the grind that goes into getting ready for the game is something that sometimes I think when you're in the middle of it, you might not enjoy as much, but when it's gone, you realize that you actually do enjoy that part of it a lot.
And Buster, from a life perspective, I mean, take people through a little bit of what last year was like for you, because I know you adopted the twin girls, and so Lee and Addison, they have new sisters at home, and basically being able to be at home, I mean, for the year with your wife and your family.
Yeah, that was the silver lining for sure, was being able to have some extra time with them. I mean, like everybody else, life was different, right? I mean, it wasn't normal under the circumstances of the pandemic that we're all living through. But yeah, I mean, I think really just trying to cherish that time I had with the extra time with the older kids, and then being there with the birth of the twin girls, and just getting to experience those first few months of their life was special.
I had the luxury of playing for Bobby Cox for 21 years. You played pretty much for one manager your whole career. Now it's different and a change. How much of that change in philosophy and how you adapt to a different regime had you had to look into this year? Like what are the major differences, because you were comfortable with one manager for the most part of your career?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely changes. I think my time with Boch was great, and a lot of great memories. And like anything else, I think that with baseball, you've got to be able to adjust. And I think this new staff and Kapler brought some different and new ideas. And you try to meld together what you've learned from the past with maybe what some ideas they're bringing, and apply it as best as you can. And ultimately, the goal is still trying to win baseball games. So I think taking that simplistic mindset is what's always worked for me. It's just, what can I do to try to help the team win?
You've worked with some fantastic pitchers throughout your career. Give me your thoughts on Kevin Gausman. How excited are you to get busy as you guys kind of learn each other a little bit here during spring training and then get it going here in the regular season?
Yeah, I caught him quite a bit last spring, and then I've caught him once in a game this year. And man, his stuff is as good as it gets right now. But I think what's impressive about him right now is there's a lot of guys with great stuff in the game, but his command has been great with several different pitches. And those are the elite pitchers, the ones that have the stuff and the command, and he definitely has that right now.
Buster, the game is better when you're in it, so we're happy to have you back, and thanks for spending a little time with us.
Thanks, guys.